What is up, and welcome back to Pop Culture, my video podcast and vlog. It's a guest episode. So, I've got my co-host on again, Rom. I hope everybody out there is doing fine. You're on the right side of the dirt. That's what I always say. So, take a deep breath and be grateful you can do at least that. And strap in and just have some fun. I made some dinner. I saved a couple bites so I could show it because that's what we were talking about before we spent an hour trying to do tech stuff. This is so you can see.
By the way, imagine the dystopia where a man can't eat his food because he wants to show you guys on camera. And now imagine a worse dystopia where you don't even subscribe. He starves himself, he doesn't feed himself, he doesn't nourish his body. And you watch this and it costs you nothing. It doesn't even cost you a thought to click that subscribe button.
Thank
And the
you.
man will starve himself and show you his food.
Yeah,
That's
thank
all I'm
you.
saying.
That's good. Thank you for reminding me of that because I wanted to stay in the beginning here. Please click like and subscribe. I literally am fucking starving myself for this
It
podcast.
might
I'm
be
not
on this
kidding.
side of the screen or this side. I don't know which side it's on, but hit that
It's gonna
button.
be
Smash
on.
that button.
It's right down there in the corner. Unless the camera flips it, I'm pointing directly at it. It's a little gray mecha angel. There's a button you can click right there to subscribe while you're watching it,
Hmm.
or underneath of the video. You don't even have to click the
Hmm.
watermark. YouTube has a fucking subscribe button. There's literally,
Establish your manhood and subscribe.
yeah. I shaved my head and my mustache, so that's what's freaking you out and making you. That's what's making you be like, why does this guy look so fucking different?
Reveal is fucking nuts. That reveal was nuts,
I'm
dude.
the bald ass head right now, dude.
Wow, dude. I have very short hair, but I have more than you.
You have a lot more. I shaved this shit with the Phillips. Let me grab the fucking razor I used. Hold on.
You used a razor?
Oh no, no, like an electric.
You Scarface? By the way, I also have a YouTube channel, Hannibal Vector. Go hit it up.
I'm so sorry I didn't mention
No, no,
that.
no, no. I did it. I did it. I did it. Let's see the razor.
Okay, but yeah, no, definitely guys go watch some of Hannibal Vector's videos.
We
Totally.
do okay shit. I want to see this razor.
Okay, all right. This is it. This is what I
You
shaved
did
my.
it. Is that electric?
Yes,
How long did it take?
10 minutes,
10 minutes. Damn.
maybe.
Really? You had a lot of hair. Did you?
I've done it before.
Man.
I've done it like 2 times before. It's
I
really
need to
easy.
do this myself, but then mine when it gets long, it gets like a four thick and curly. It's a different story. You know what
It
I mean?
was. I was worried about using this one that the hair would get all in there,
And pull and nick and cut.
And
Yeah.
I was like, took it really slow at first and was like testing it out. But this Philips Norelco one blade really is one blade for everything. It's nice as fuck, dude. Except for your nuts, because I shaved my nuts today with it too, right after my head.
You
Nicked,
got to be careful with
yeah,
that.
I nicked the fuck out of my nuts every time I shave them. This is what I want to get. I really, I'm not gonna lie, I want to get manscaped. Like maybe some other version of it.
I will never. I will never.
Right,
I've listened to too
right.
many ads. I've listened. If you added up all the Manscaped ads that I've listened to, it would be days of my life gone to listening to people talk about shaving their balls.
Yeah,
So them, fuck. I will never buy them. I'll
that
never
is.
do it. I mean, I don't hate you if you do, but I can't. It's just disrespectful to me.
Don't buy Manscaped. It's bullshit. I was gonna say that's why what I was
Unless
saying.
they give us money, unless they want to like sponsor both the
I
podcast
tell
and
you
then do
what.
like that, then absolutely. But until they put $1 in my pocket, I'm not doing free. Fuck no, fucking way. Get out of here.
You know what? Some in the same vein. Number one here. That's why what I was saying was about to bleed into. I don't. I want to buy Manscaped to be honest, but maybe a different version of that doesn't hasn't fucking shit in my fucking ears for 10 years. Right?
Like
Like
remember, dude, you're about to get me raving and
yeah.
ranting. But remember our conversation about how like who the fuck doesn't know that a razor exists? And at this point, you know what I mean? I heard Manscaped on Joe Rogan 12 years ago. And 12 years, every year, every month, every day, I've been hearing an ad unless I buy YouTube Premium. So, dude, my point is, guys, look at the stuff they advertise you. It's like pillows, razors, headphones, stuff you know about that you know exists. Why are corporations spending millions of dollars on advertisements for things that we all know exist? It's just a weird thing that nobody ever thinks about, or no one can explain to me where the money is being made here.
Well, it's like I think it's like um, it's the same as I fucking, I don't know. I agree totally with what you're saying. I forget exactly what I was going to say, but it reminds me of.
Conspiracy theory that the only reason they make ads is so corporations can put ads, like YouTube can put ads before videos, and that gets you so annoyed that you become me and you buy YouTube Premium. So it's kind of like a backroom deal where it's like you give us crappy ads that you don't really care about, and we'll put them in videos, and then people will subscribe, and then maybe they know about your thing. It all works in some slimy sewer way. I think it's disgusting.
And this is why I quit sales, dude. I couldn't fucking stand this shit anymore, and it's why I won't. I was thinking about getting a job in advertising instead, and then I realized it's the same fucking thing. And copywriting, same fucking thing. To sell some shit, you know what I mean? They gotta shove it down your fucking throat so hard from every single angle they can to the point of targeted advertising, where they have their phone listening to you until you say, "Shave my nuts," and then fucking 30 minutes later, they give you a fucking ad for
You're
something that
we'll
shaves
get
your
in
goddamn
later
nuts.
for sure. Yeah.
That's how
Mm-hmm.
hardcore it is. And what? Another thing, I saw a chocolate bar. You know Tony's chocolate? You know Tony's chocolate? Okay, it's in the store. You'd recognize. You don't know
I
Tony's.
need an ad. I need a targeted ad.
The fuck is wrong with you, dude? You don't know Tony's. Who the
So
fuck?
many things.
I
So
thought I
many
knew
things.
you,
I
bro.
don't have a Tony's chocolate bar for one.
I thought I knew you, dude. I thought I knew you,
Sitting
bro.
here with hairy nuts and no chocolate bar like a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck?
This is why you need to leave regular YouTube. Get the ads for shit you need, motherfucker. With your don't. I've never had Tony's chocolate. Just kidding.
Okay.
Uh,
So you were looking at this chocolate bar.
yeah, I was looking at a Tony's chocolate bar, and on the back of it, I liked Tony's chocolate. I thought it seemed legit, wholesome, down to earth. It's marketed that way. The packaging and the font of Tony's for some reason really makes you think like these guys are like, you know, homemade. Just did well enough.
Weird.
They
Creepy, dude. Manipulation.
absolutely, because what I realized is it's all fucking full of shit. On the back, it said, "This is what made me realize that." On the back of it, it said something to the degree of "open for a secret on the inside of the wrapper." And I was like, well, to do that, I would have to buy it. And
Mm-hmm.
all you're trying to do right now is trick me. You want to trick me.
Mm-hmm.
And so you
Mm-hmm.
know what? Fuck you. Never buying
Mm-hmm.
Tony's chocolate again. If they didn't
Mm-hmm.
say that on the package, I would have
Mm-hmm.
stuck around. I'd be like, I love Tony's chocolate. It's totally awesome. They're totally
Mm-hmm.
homegrown. You know, no, they're not. It's a fucking lie. It's a big,
Mm-hmm.
fat, bold faced, homegrown font fucking lie.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
Dude,
me
I
mad.
couldn't agree more. And what started full circle, what started this whole thing, that's why I will never get Manscaped.
Yeah.
They have pissed in my ear for too long, brother. And at a certain point, you just got to stand up for what you believe in. If you feel like you've been disrespected, you don't be a crazy guy. Don't go nuts. Don't go into a Joker theater or a Batman theater with your hair all done up thinking you're going to do something crazy. But what you can do is say, I'm going to have some principles, man. These people annoy the Christ out of me. I'm not giving them $1. They don't deserve it, dude. All they did was annoy me, piss me off. So just consider that, man. Have some principles in this life. You know what I mean? You can get by with a Daytona 500. What did you call that thing? A Dalton Daytona 500 razor? What's that
No, it's
electric
a.
razor?
Okay, hold on. It's a Philips Norelco one blade. And
That's it.
to the point, though, I wanted to. I still nick the fuck out of my nuts with this fucking thing. And it hurts, and it can lead to infection. You don't want to nick your nuts, but you want
ingrown
to.
hairs, all that
Eh,
terrible
but
shit.
you really
Yeah.
want to have hairless nuts. Absolutely, you do. It's a fucking incredible feeling, and girls like it a lot better. Excuse me. It's like I don't want to.
I need to think about this.
Well, this is my thing.
I'll maybe just interject randomly later in the episode what my answer is on this.
Well,
But let me ask you
hang
something. Can
on.
I ask you something respectfully really
Yeah,
quick?
yes, yes, yes.
If we went to the moon in 1966 with terrible technology, 60s technology, why aren't we on the moon now?
But
Right
yeah,
now?
you on the moon as a society living there because you talked to me about this and it was like you said it's like in 1960s they didn't even have power car windows yet, and I responded I was like, well, I don't think that there was any astrophysicists working on.
With a rocket and put them in the fucking orbit and they landed on the moon and they didn't have windows that could roll up automatically.
Well, I mean,
What
there
the
was
shit? They were hand cranking windows, my nig. Like,
they were there was fucking elite fucking German, World War II Nazi scientists working on sending people to the moon in rockets, bro. There was nobody working on electric car windows yet, bro. It's like totally. I don't think I.
okay, but I don't get how bomb science translates into rocket science. Rocket science and bomb science are different
I don't
sciences.
know what I don't.
Can we say that?
Sure, I don't.
It takes a different scientist to build a plane than it does. By the way, I did you know that there was 66 years between the invention of the airplane and when we put a man on the moon? All I'm saying, if it's that easy, if it only takes 66 years, why aren't there apartment complexes on the moon for like Jeff Bezos and super duper rich people? They would want it. You're telling me they don't want to live on the moon? They don't want to have moon parties and stuff like that? Get out of here. Why aren't we there if it's so easy to do? If you could have done it in 66 years since the Wright brothers invented flight planes, we're putting niggas on the moon. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not saying I have the answers, but dude, if you just like smell the air and you go, man, that smells like shit, like you wouldn't be a fool to look around for some shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm. But it's too much.
And by the way, why believe it? What good does it do you to believe that we put two niggas on the moon and we're the only ones who ever did it and no one else can seem to do it? Not China, not Japan, not anybody else has ever put anybody on the moon.
Never.
What
They've
good?
never ever done it. Yeah,
Brian,
they
name the
have.
people. Name the people.
Dude, I think other countries have put people on the moon and have astronauts.
Where are
Just
the pictures?
I, I
Where are
just,
their pictures of their flags on the moon? And why wouldn't they stay up there? And why wouldn't they be up there right now if they did it?
I don't. I
Why
think it's
wouldn't China have a claim to the moon? You know, China's a crazy. That guy is nuts. He's a dictator. He's got a camera on every street block in every apartment, and watching people high and low. You don't think that nigga would build on the moon? You see what I'm saying? Why isn't Putin on the moon? Why isn't Xi Jinping on the moon? If these are the crazy, like these niggas want it all. They do everything to have power and to be the first to do anything. Why aren't they up there right now with with tanks and fucking nukes and crazy shit? Because I don't know. I don't want to go out and go "Oh, because it's never happened. But just ask yourself these questions. Can you produce a logical answer? You at home and you, Mr. Pop Culture.
I'm fucking. I mean, it's too much to be a lie. It's a multi fucking like $1 trillion industry with several entities and individuals exploring and conducting fucking space exploration. Elon Musk.
Okay.
Hang on.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that. But why aren't we there right now? Can you answer me that question?
It's harder
That's a
than you
different
think.
question.
I would love to hear the answer to that from a fucking astrophysicist, bro, fucking space scientist, because they'll tell you in fucking plain
If
English and
not
science.
us, then why isn't any other country? Okay,
They
maybe
have.
America doesn't. Maybe we have too much going on with the Trump and the whatever, whatever. But like, why isn't any other country on the moon right now? I hope you're look. Are you looking that up to see if
Yeah.
China's up there? Fuck yeah,
I
dog.
promise you, every other fucking first world country has had astronauts on the moon, bro.
I hope so. I want it to be true. I don't want to sit here on Earth forever like a cuck.
I promise you right now, I'm telling you that fucking outer space is real. The moon is real.
No, I know,
Fucking go
I
there.
know the moon is real, dog. I
Well,
want to
okay.
believe.
And you just don't think we've been to it? You think the
How
moon landing
sad
was
would
fake?
it be if it was just digitally up there? It wasn't. It's just a fucking. You know what I mean? It's like a video game skybox. Brian, you're cutting out. The U.S. government just cut out your audio
No,
because you discovered the truth.
I
Okay,
think
you're back in.
I
What
was
did you
just screaming.
discover?
I was just screaming. I discovered that you're fucking right, and it's racking my shit. Only the
Brian,
U.S. Listen to this. Let me read it.
why?
Let me read it.
Why
One.
believe
Oh,
that? Why believe that? Are we that much of America cucks? I know America's sick as, but that doesn't feel fishy to you?
wait, wait. However, okay, listen, just listen. Only how
Please,
I
please.
asked. Okay, I asked fucking ChatGPT
Mhm.
how many countries have been to the moon. Only one country, the United States, has sent astronauts to the moon between 1969 and 1972. This is why another reason that America's the best. Hold on. However, Romero, several other countries and organizations have sent uncrewed spacecraft to the moon. Soviet Union, Russia, China, India, Japan, Israel, South Korea.
I sent an unmanned spacecraft to your mom's butt last night. You know what
No,
I
you
did?
didn't.
Anybody can say that. Anybody can say that about anything. I sent an unmanned thing to anywhere.
I could
That's
fucking.
such a no, you know why? Because you can press a man. You can get a man be like, "Did this actually happen?" What you know what I mean? But you can't. A machine that's just all digital. Could all be computer. Could all be fake. I don't know, dude.
Have you ever
Whatever.
seen one of those videos that makes a joke out of it and it goes CGI in 1967 and it shows an example of the fucking CGI they had back then and then it's like you really think they fucking used CGI to fake the moon landing and it shows a clip of the moon landing, dude, like the CGI
The
back
moon
then.
landing. Have you watched the moon landing? It doesn't look that real, dog. It does not look super convincing. It's like a very grainy, shitty video. It's not like this super HD, like, it's this very, it could have been done. Brian,
It was
you
pre
are an actor.
1970.
You know the
Dude,
tricks of the camera.
no I don't, I'm not a film actor and they fucking they was pre 1970 when they didn't even have, like
Oh,
you said, power car windows, dude. Of course, it was from fucking outer space. Yeah, it's grainy video.
okay. Why are that? I will end this because we could go all night, right? I mean, people, we really could. I'll end it like I started it. All I want the people listening to do is just ask themselves and come up with an answer that makes sense to you, that you will not feel like you're lying to yourself. Why aren't we there now? Why isn't any other country with billions of dollars and resources and militaries and money and powerful, interesting people up there right now? Why
You know
is it
what?
just two men almost 50 years ago? If they could do it then, why can't we do it now? And that's the last thing I'm going to say about
Okay,
it. I'll shut
I
up
want to
about
say
it.
another thing about it. I think it's just like how you and I were like totally dumbfounded and blown away by how difficult tech stuff and podcasting is. If we started to fucking learn about space exploration and get into being astronauts, we'd be like, "Oh wow, this is fucking hard. It's really, 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 really hard to live on the fucking moon and to send a person to the fucking moon. It's really, 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 really hard." So I don't think it's just
If
like,
you
oh,
can do
because
it, if you can do it once, can't I'm not. I said I would be
all
done.
right, let's
So
move on.
I'm
Let's
done.
top topics. Let's talk about your fucking. You got arrested.
My
Just kidding. Just
arrest,
pulled
yeah,
over.
my violent arrest. The
Yeah,
FBI beat me within an inch of my life
yeah, man.
today.
I fucking fucked up, dude.
I started the day as a white man, a gingered white man, and I ended it as this.
Why did you
This
get
is all
pulled?
just bruising. This is all just bruising and dried blood.
No, you started the
So
day as a
yeah,
black
man,
man and you ended the day as a
I
black man.
got pulled
Day in the life.
over today.
I said, I said you start. No, I said no. You started the day as a black man and you ended the day as a black man. Day in the life.
Right, no, for real.
Right?
I
Racist
know
cops.
that this woke comedy from from pop culture right here.
That's the opposite of woke, wasn't it? Like,
No, that's pretty woke, I would
was
think.
like, yeah, no, you have a hard time as a black man in American society.
Reaffirming the black struggle, that's pretty woke.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, bud, Trump will not fuck with you now.
Sorry, conservatives. I'm woke as hell.
Fuck, man. You can't go to the meetings. You can't go to the Klan meetings anymore. You're
Fuck.
out.
Shake my head, man. Stupid as fuck, dude.
That was so funny.
I was totally getting
Okay,
dirty look. I was getting.
so no,
Go ahead.
no, no. I got pulled over today. It's not a big deal. I got what can I say about it? I'll try and be brief, man. I'll say a couple things about it. Some interesting things about getting pulled over. One, it's very interesting how you always know when you see the cop that you're going to get pulled over. When you're driving by them and you're doing what you're being delinquent, right? And you see them seeing you. You don't even need to see the faces of the cops inside or the cop inside. You can just see them looking at you. You get that feeling, and then they pull out. They get instantly interested, and they come following you. Second thing, this guy looked like a real fucking schmuck. He wasn't a mean, terrible person, but he had this real shit eating grin on his face the whole time. And he had blue eyes and he had this short, blonde military cut. And he wasn't muscular at all. So, you know what I mean? It's just one of these guys that's just like, you know what I mean? Like
How do
snake.
you
And it's like, dude,
How do you
you
make
pulled
a?
me over because I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Like, okay, big man, yeah, protector of the law. You know what I mean? Ooh, by the way, one more thing before I finish. It is incredible to me that I get in trouble. I get banged out instantly. Like the consequences come not but 5 seconds later when I am not wearing my seatbelt. But we have a man in the Oval Office right now who is best friends, who had birthday party, weird letters, weird, creepy interactions with a literal PDF file, and he's the president, and I have to follow the seatbelt laws, or I get $150 banged out of me. By the way, there's no way to get robbed. The cops were nice enough, whatever, but how nice could you be when they're like, hey, open your wallet, give us $150 because you didn't put on your seatbelt. We never wear our seat. Those guys go home and don't wear their seatbelts too. But I'm getting fucking raped. Whatever.
Those
Sorry.
guys are driving around on a fucking computer. They literally have a fucking computer installed in the dash that they fucking
I've
type
seen him
on.
nap. We've seen him texting, napping. You guys know it's true. Not all cops. We need them. Whatever. We don't want to live in anarchy and Mad Max. But you guys know that these guys, like nobody's watching them, right? They don't have little cameras in their cop cars turned on unless somebody's in the back. They can just sleep in there. Cops have sex in their cop cars. Cops can smoke in their cop cars. They text. They take naps. They're humans. What do you think? They're perfect people? You know what I
Hey
mean?
Romero. Hey Romero.
I can hear you, bro.
How do you turn a pussy into a dick?
How?
You give him a badge and a gun.
Wow. That's super liberal comedy. You better watch the dude. In this 2025 era, you're wearing a pink Beverly Hills hat, making jokes like that. You were in trouble,
Dude,
son.
I think would be smart. You know what I noticed about the pilot of Sunny?
What?
And they dropped the Charlie drops the N word, hard R N word in one of the scenes. You remember in the
No,
pilot?
I think I do actually, but I don't know. I don't. What? Okay, what's your point about
My
this? Why
point
is
is,
that a good?
I know it's not good. It's not. My point is, it's a controversy bomb. They're smart for dropping a controversy bomb like that, and also they had like a shitload of black
They were
actors.
always, dude. They were always
Sure,
pushing the limit. Yeah.
absolutely, but I think they were smart to drop such a hardcore controversy bomb in their first fucking episode that aired on Fox to like blow themselves up with controversy.
You don't think they bleeped it on the thing? Like you and me heard it because we heard it on the
Uh,
director's edit. You know what I mean? On the Hulu years later. But when it was on
right.
TV, do you
On
don't think it was that?
Fox. Or it was on FX or Fox or FX or whatever.
Maybe not. FX is pretty. I mean, they
FX.
had the Man Show, and that was just boobies.
What was their slogan too? Their slogan was like, "We don't give a shit. We're FX."
Eat box, shoot guns. You know what I mean? Like
FX,
something
what
like
was
that.
FX slogan? It was literally something like "No borders, no rules." You know, like we don't
No
fucking care.
limits.
FX,
No
we don't
limits.
we don't
No
give a shit.
laws.
No laws. uh, FX slogan. I want to know what it was.
I
Um,
could make so many crazy jokes if we weren't on YouTube right now.
You could make a bunch of jokes I couldn't make. You make a, you can make a bunch of jokes I could not make.
One day, on its separate platform, you'll get to
What
hear FX
once
real
we
slogan.
once we're successful enough that we get to put episodes behind a paywall,
What an insane thing today to say. If we ever get there,
you mean
remain
win?
humble.
No, win. Win. What are you talking about? Ever? What are you talking about? They used a few different slogans. I don't know. I have
I would
a
love to
little more
hear
faith.
about, just to make me feel better about the tragedy that befell me today. By the way, like, here's some things, folks, that I told myself during it, because I believe, yes, we can laugh about it, but here's some like actual useful information. When I was sitting there, I told myself everything passes. There's no reason to blow anything out of proportion, to get nuts, to get angry, to get upset, to make this anything more than it needs to be. What I really want to do is just get home tonight and just chill. So I'm just going to let this pass. I'm just going to let this moment pass. And you know, those dickheads took like 35 minutes to write a seatbelt ticket. They always
Absolutely.
do. Just to see if they can get you, you know what I mean? A little bit, you know, can we make this something more interesting? So there's that, folks. Just always remember, everything passes. Keep your cool. Keep your head.
What did you get Did you get pulled over for?
I didn't have my
It
seatbelt
was for
on,
the
dude.
seatbelt. That's insane. That's insane. How can he tell?
Literally. So they saw a black dude, right? Their eyes were like, "Oh, black guy," and then they noticed that I didn't have my seatbelt on, and then
Yeah,
that's that.
that's what I was
Yep.
saying. I was like, no, you didn't start as a ginger and get beat black. You started black and ended black and had a black day.
Like, by the way, I'm in Washington. I'm in a smaller Washington town. This isn't Seattle. So I'm like the only, brother out here that looks like me. So of course they saw me, you know what
Small
I mean? It is
places.
what it is. It
Mm-hmm.
is what it is, dude. I just need to get to a bigger city like you are. You know what I mean?
I can't. I'd love to have you here, dude. And yeah, you would. It wouldn't be
I'd love to be there, dude. I'd fit right in.
absolutely. The FX's slogan is fearless.
Please.
Fearless. That's their slogan.
Fearless.
Fearless.
You know
Also,
who else is fearless? Jeffrey Dahmer,
oh,
know?
absolutely, and that goes right along with FX's
Oh, dude, he wasn't
stats.
scared of any. Do you think he was scared of anything?
Absolutely, he's human, just like Batman. His one fear, like we've talked about, was bats.
Yeah, but he like subverted that. Now he dresses like a bat every
He's
night. I
cool
don't
as
think he's
fuck.
afraid of bats anymore.
I mean, if he is, he's brave about it. That's his whole deal.
Okay, you tell me about a time you got pulled over. Tell me about the worst time you ever got pulled over. Like, it was actually like a shit experience.
The worst experience I've ever had with police wasn't I got pulled over, was when I was with Will in high school and we walked out of Alex Beatty's house from buying weed from him
Hey,
at
guess who
lunchtime.
else you were with?
You were there too. You were there too. For some reason, I think because I'm talking to you right now and telling you about it, I like popped you out of it. But yeah, you were fucking there too with me for that. And the cops,
Guns to the back of our head, dude.
they pointed assault rifles at us. We were fucking 16.
Dude, you and Will at the time, you were much taller than you used to be. You guys were little shrimpy white kids. Like, it was crazy. Remember that guy, that bald cop with sunglasses and a tactical vest with his gun drawn and pointed towards the ground? God hope he had the safety on. Who knows if he did or not, but he's like lurking behind us as we're walking out. And I look behind me and I go, oh God. And then I walk faster. And then you guys see me like walking away faster. And then you guys turn around and then he's, get on the ground. And then we're on the street, in the middle of the street, with our hands on our heads, on our knees, with 20, 25 Idaho cops coming in like the storm, dude,
And
pulling up in
we
whips.
were absolutely under 18. And what happened was Lily was a fucking retarded ass. I'll bleep that. Was in the car waiting for us and threw a firecracker for no goddamn reason because she's bored and an idiot. And it some
Also a child, also 15.
yeah, and then some other fucking doubly retarded old Boise North End person sitting in their house was like, "Shut shot!" And then so the cops they show up.
By the way, what firecracker sounds like what gun, by the
Exactly,
way?
exactly, exactly. And so like also the cops might have been lying about that's why they showed up, and they might have just been lurking or something.
Well, that response was the response you
of a
would get
gunshot.
for like of a lot of guns in the area. Something's going on, crazy gunshots.
However,
Because they send two people out, but they sent like 25 people. They all pulled up at once. Like
yeah, for sure. And also, however, once you show up and there's no guns, there's no criminals, there's no gunfight, there's no nothing happening.
like
The police, like I said, it's just a pussy turned into a
that
dick.
close, dude.
It's a pussy that they turn into a dick, and now they feel so stoked, and they're so militarized, and the pup they're taught that like the public is the enemy. Like I had cops.
They're scared. They're scared. They hear all the time about stories about, and I've seen them. Have you seen crazy videos on Instagram? Like, we can talk all we want and good for us, but like, there is a reality out there where I've seen videos of a guy being like, hey man, I'm just going to take that rifle out of the back of your truck for my own safety. And he starts walking around to the back of the truck, and the guy hops out of the front of the truck, cocks the rifle, and the last thing the cop says is, oh no, as he's,
Well, that
and then
cops
he's just,
it sounds to me like that cop needed like better training, like how to do
yeah,
needs
that's
to,
true. But like, you don't like, the point is that guy seemed really, really, really friendly up until the moment where he took that guy's, you know what I mean? And so
wow.
they're walking around psychologically in that state of mind, like who's the next guy, that is this guy nice, is he just pretending to be nice? And it's
Yeah,
that all the time. I've actually thought, and I'm sure every male has at some point, should I be a cop? Would I do well as a cop? How would I do as a cop? You've had the thought, I've had a thought, we've all had a
absolutely.
thought. And I was like, dude, I can't live in that fear, like thinking, is this going to be the guy who's going to quickly pull out the thing and just,
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But like, but still, it doesn't make it okay for them to fucking swarm teenagers, pull their guns on them, and like smirk. He smirked at me. The one pointing his loaded gun at my face, smirk. He went like a grown man to a fucking 16-year
yeah,
old kid,
like he was
unarmed.
challenging you to do something in that moment.
No, like yeah, that, and like he was better. He's like, yeah, gotcha. What now, punk? What, like, dude?
That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
fucking
Like, what are you gonna do about it? You know,
yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything,
Like, dude,
dude.
I he's like I did something to him first, and now he's gotten one over on me back. Like, dude, I don't know you from Adam. Like, why are you smirking at me like that?
You wish that we could find this guy, like 10 years from now, we could find this guy in whatever nursing home he's in at that point, and just be like, dude, you pointed guns at us when we were like 14.
That'd be great.
You
That'd
know
be
what I mean?
great. I
Like,
would
what,
love.
you're an old man now. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody
Uh,
cares about you. Like, like, why'd you do that first off? And like, what do you think we should do to you right now?
that'd be
You know,
great. Just
we'll
point
just
guns
leave it
at
at
him.
that. We'll just leave
That's
it at
it.
that. We'll just ask them questions like gentlemen.
I would just want to point a gun at him. That's all I would want. I was like, how does this feel? How does it feel? I would just want to stand there, pull out my gun, and point it at him, at his face, and do a smirk, do a little snarky little smirk, and be like, "How does this feel right now for you? How do you feel right now?"
That is exactly. You put a pistol, a loaded gun in your face, and smiled at you,
Yeah, totally insane.
knowing full well he could take your life in one little movement of the finger.
Do you remember the time? I don't know if you were there for this, but I got pulled over right in front of my house in high school at nighttime, coming
I
back
think
from.
I remember hearing about this.
I was gonna say you probably heard about it. I think because I fucking was. I think with Lily and probably Felicia and like Will.
Dude, she's a bad luck charm.
Absolutely, she's a fucking little sycophant. That word doesn't even. I just trying to.
Sycophant. But I don't think she's a sycophant, but that may
What's
be
a
the word you were thinking
what
of.
is a sycophant again? It's like a
A
person who's like
sycophant is a
really
rabid
into.
fan. It's a stan, a rabid fan who'd do anything
Yeah,
for the
right.
person they're devoted to. Yeah.
Or an ideology as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. She's not that. She's just a psycho. We're just a little psycho.
That's standard.
Um, and I think she was probably there. And I was coming home. I went up to Highlands Elementary, right up the street from my house, with my high school buddies to smoke pot, and then driving back down the street, I get pulled over, and I'm almost to my house. It's like fucking 100 feet from the school down the street to my fucking house.
They love that, by the way. That's more fun for them.
And they pulled over. I don't remember why they pulled me over. It's crazy that there was cops there. Again, Lily probably did something that made somebody call the cops at fucking Highlands Elementary, dude. I'm fucking.
Shooting guns off in the air.
One time I got pulled over with Will, and he got a rig, a bong, like a wax rig on him, and the cops they seized it and took it. And
He gets very nervous. He gets so serious too.
Will, yeah, it does, dude. He's like a total little.
It's like it's like what's gonna
Will's like a totally like that. He's like, I don't know, dude. I don't even think so, dude. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't think we should, bro. Like, blah, 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 blah. And then fucking,
he's got a good luck.
you're cutting out a little bit.
He's got a lucky rabbit's foot.
Yeah, not that
Yeah.
time. Not that time when he was me driving. I fucking got us pulled over, and cops fucking took his bong away from him, and he was pissed.
But dude, that's all they did. They could have really jammed him up. That's what I'm saying. That is a good luck charm when the cops just take your giant
Well,
piece.
I
Were
think
you
he
guys in
got
Idaho at
arrested.
the time, or?
I think he got arrested. I think we both got arrested also, and I had to come like get my car. I was like in
Never mind. I
prison.
redact everything I
Yeah,
said. I take it all back.
his dog. Yeah, no, he's not. I don't. I'm fucking with some bullshit, dude. I'm fucking.
Wow, dude, this is definitely the cop episode, man.
I was telling you a minute ago, I got pulled over. I was doing like 140 miles an hour past a fucking state trooper on
You
the
know what's
highway.
scary?
Hmm.
You know what's scary? Another time, you, me, and Lily walking through the alley by Boise High, and a cop on a bike is following us through the alley, and he.
You're remembering
No?
that wrong.
Go.
He was crouched down behind the dumpster, peeking around the side, stalking us, watching us. He was crouched down behind the dumpster. A
This is what it's like to grow up in Idaho, by the way.
grown man stalking children.
You remember why he stopped us?
I had
You threw your milk not in the trash can, but at the trash. You remember that? And you went off on him. You're like, you're really like stopping
right.
me right
I
now.
was like, "Are you
You
kidding
threw.
me, dude? I seen you crouching behind that dumper, stalking, watching." And he was like, He didn't know what to say. I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking."
So crazy. And he's like, you're gonna litter that milk? You're gonna litter that chocolate milk?
And
Like,
it's like, "You're gonna fucking stalk behind a dumpster a 15-year-old who's throwing his milk
oh,
carton at it."
what a weird job, and what a weird life, and what a weird dude. Oh my
Ugh.
God.
It's
Dude,
honestly,
somebody caught a remember somebody got a picture. I still wish we had that picture of him, like, you know what I
yeah, I
mean?
got a
Remember that?
picture of
And
that.
we're just walking. We didn't know a picture was being taken. We didn't see him yet. And we're just walking down the alley, and he's like,
I wish we had that picture. That's an epic, legendary picture, dude.
oh, it's
Absolutely.
freaky, dude. That's hard evidence, bro.
Oh, you know what? I do kind of wish I wasn't off the pot right now because I love just smoking pot before my podcast episodes. It gets me really loose and goofy, and like now I feel a little bit like stressed out and tense from the day, and I don't have
We
pot
just told a bunch of fucking crazy cop
pop
stories.
stories and shit. Like I really do like pot at the end of the day. I think of
Dude, it's my favorite thing. Dude, I have a video, guys. Go check it out on my dumb channel. It's about not drinking. But the whole time I'm talking about not drinking, I'm smoking weed because this shit is legendary.
by the
Hey,
way,
man, look at Snoop Dogg. He is still fine.
yeah. By the way, quick interject. Romero, Hannibal Vector's fucking channel's doing better than mine. We're both novice. A minute ago, you were like, if we ever make it there, like, bro, you're gonna get there fucking more and faster than I am. With you're doing way more than me, bro. Your channel's doing better than
Maybe
mine.
it has something to do with humility. See what I'm saying?
Oh, but I mean, I think
Yeah.
uh,
Mm.
don't make me sound dumb. Don't call me
No,
dumb. God damn
no,
it.
dude, you're the smartest man I know. You're the
Thank you very
smartest man.
much. So don't fucking
Hey,
don't
hey,
do that.
hey. You recognize this? Here's to your continued good health and your continued success.
Of
I
course.
think they like that.
I
I think
think
they
they do
like
too.
that.
I think that's a fucking awesome intro, dude. I love that. It's G. Of
Hmm.
course they like that.
And I mean it. I mean it. I want people to win. I know you do too.
And it's consistency and
It's
it's
fun.
brand recognition and consistency as well. Like every video starts the same like
Yeah.
that. Dude,
Smart guy.
I
Smart
got a
guy.
I got a tooth charm today and it
Got a
came
tooth
off.
fairy?
I got a tooth charm installed on my tooth at Venice Beach and it
What
came
the
off.
fuck?
It's
You
really
let
simple.
those gypsies into your teeth? Oh my god.
Wait, it doesn't go. No, it's this is it right here. Actually, I have it right here. Tiny little tooth charm. It's a crystal. It's like zirconite or some fucking crystal. This is what this is. She even used a little gem detector on it to show me.
Drilled them into your teeth.
No, absolutely not. No, it's just used dental adhesive. It's just dental adhesive. The same thing that sticks braces onto your teeth. Yeah, that's all it is.
For sure, for sure.
It's just like a really stupid thing.
Oh, well, because it fell off like an hour
It
later.
didn't fall off. It came off because I was trying to reshape my mouth guard for MMA to my. I shouldn't be fucking with things on my teeth at all. If I'm gonna,
Thinking to myself, I just laughed because it's like, wait, you're getting punched in the face every night and you think this is gonna.
well, I just have such poor willpower, and I was trying to haggle this fucking gypsy tooth charm bitch, and
No, keep going, keep
she
going.
wouldn't give. She was like $45 for the tear shaped one, and I was like 35. She's like, no, I can't. I gotta do 45. I was like 40. I'll give you $40 right now if you put this on my tooth. She was like, no, I just can't. I'm sorry. And I was like, all right, okay, never mind. Maybe next time. See you later. God bless. And I like dipped, and then I circled back around on my skateboard, skated back past the booth, and they're like, and I was like, huh? And I turned back around. I was like, all right, I'll go back. And then they were like, your water. And I left my big jug of water. And I was like, damn it. And then I was like, and I'll give you 45. Because I really wanted the tooth charm. I thought it was the coolest fucking thing. And now I'm like, why would I ever want to put something on my body or my mouth that cost less than $50 as a permanent installation? That's like some shit a fucking 16-year-old girl does with a little fucking stupid plastic looking charm. If
Might as
it's
well have gotten a tattoo.
what?
You might as well have gotten a henna tattoo.
It's brutal but real. I got real tattoos, god damn it. This is it. And it's kind of cool, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty tough. It looked kind of tough.
Good for a night out, like a fucking date with a lady or something.
It doesn't work like that. I'd have to go to the beach, to the booth, have the lady reinstall it with the adhesive and the heat.
If she can do it, you can do it. What does she have, a genius brain or something? Is she a rocket scientist?
No, she has dental adhesive and like a heat gun and like the know-how, and like I'm not gonna do that myself. There's a lot of things I'll do myself, like shave my head. I did this myself. I think I did a pretty good job.
Tooth, put it on. Oh, who gives a fuck? All right, do
It's a
whatever you want. Go tooth gym. I'd never go to tooth gym.
I'm never gonna get one either. You're cutting out again a little bit.
I'm never gonna get a tooth gym. That's all I said.
Yeah, I agree. I'm never gonna get it again. Never gonna get another one. And it came off because I was reshaping my boil and bite mouth guard. It's the kind that it comes flat, and it's like you put it in boiling water. No, less than boiling, just hot water for like 30 seconds, and then you bite it and then shape it and mold it to your teeth. And it's like the best mouth guard money can buy, actually, because it's like custom like that. Well, maybe not, but I like it. And anyways, I tried to remold my mouth guard over the tooth gem, and it worked okay. But then when I took the mouth guard off, it took the tooth gem with it, and it was
Was the mouth guard hot?
no, the mouth guard was not hot anymore. But it was just like it had latched onto my tooth and the tooth gem. You see, because it like molds. You like put pressure, like you shape it while it's warm and malleable. You put it here, bite it, and then shape it and push it and like hold it in place like this, hold it in place like for like a minute, and then you can like go, you can take it off. So it's real tight again, and it was like tight against the thing too, and it you can kind of see the spot where it was still. I don't know. We don't need to look at my teeth like that. It's fine. it looks stupid. I look stupid. I fucking just broke down. I have such little willpower when there's stupid little things that in the moment I think is cool. It's so hard for me to turn that down. Say no. We got a secret message.
Hey, so let me ask you this. The summer's almost over. Why don't you give us a rating for it?
Rate the summer. My rating on a scale of 1 to 10 for this summer was exceedingly
Summer 2025.
what?
Summer 2025.
Summer 2025, scale of 1 to 10, too hot. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Have a good one. See you next time. Thanks for being on again, Romero.
Of
Peace.
course, buddy.
All right. Nice. So just click stop recording now. How long was that?
Probably about an hour, right?
47 minutes is a good one, dude.
Nice,
That
nice.
was
Yeah.
really fun.
Just keep it.
That was really fun. That
Yeah.
was a good one.